overstate Julie's impact on our company and our theatrical legacy. Her groundbreaking work to bring The Lion King to life on stage is just as awe-inspiring today as it was on opening night 2 decades ago. There have been thousands of productions on stages since then, each bringing that incredible sense of wow and wonder to audiences. I've personally been to opening nights of Lion King in New York, Los Angeles, London, Paris, Johannesburg, and most recently Shanghai, where we premiered the first ever Mandarin production of this Disney classic as part of our grand opening celebration for the Shanghai Disney Resort, an historic moment that I got to share with Julie. She not only changed the face of Broadway with her creative design and innovative techniques, but she gave us a whole new way to tell some of our greatest stories, and for that we will be forever grateful. And so it gives me great pleasure to introduce all of you Disney legend Julie Taymor.
I too grew up with the Sunday Disney shows, so it's wonderful to be here today. Haven't been to Disneyland in 30 years though, so I'm going to have a good time this afternoon. The Lion King. It's been the privilege as an artist. It's a privilege that every artist would want, which is to be able to take this beautiful, stunning story from an animated film, thanks to all of you at Disney, Tom Schumacher, Eisner, Bob Iger, everybody who invited me on this journey and took the risk with somebody who hadn't proven themselves in a commercial arena. Took the risk, let me take this beautiful story and change it into something that is theater, pure theater. We've been seen by over 90 million people across the world, on every continent but Antarctica, and I don't think the penguins need us at all. But I wanted to tell you just 2 quick stories because it's been a long morning, but I would really love to tell these because only we who work on The Lion King get to experience these behind-the-scenes stories. Actually, Oprah was there in South Africa, and it was amazing. But these are some of the other things that I think Disney, I want to really bring out that I think is so superb and important about what Disney means in the world. We were in South Africa. We were really excited to bring the show back there and to do it with an all South African cast in Johannesburg. And this was a number of years ago. And we were casting and looking for Timon and Pumbaa. And sometimes you fall into practice of, okay, this is a black character, this is going to be cast with a white cast. We got used to our Timon and Pumbaas. We'd only done a few shows. And at this point, the best actors for these 2 parts were a young black man from a township and a white Afrikaners guy from Cape Town. Now, if any of you know this, this is 2 distinctly different groups of people with a very serious history. Now they come, and they're Timon and Pumbaa. I know Timon's green, but he's behind that. There is an African black man, and there is behind the purple and the white of Pumbaa, there is this other man. They were playing Timon and Pumbaa as best friends. Outside, they were outcasts, right? They were outcasts, but they were best friends. They missed apartheid. Now, we can talk about this. We don't know what this means exactly in America, but we do. But this was something special for the audiences in South Africa. This was something so specific to that production. And I want to tell you, that is what is so inspiring to me. When I love to entertain, it is fantastic to do beautiful, theatrical, fun, superlative visuals and all of that. But the thing that means the most to us in the Lion King family, and I think what is great about this company, is when it allows us to act as healers. So one last story I have to tell you, because the man who told me this story is in the audience today. This was about a year after we opened in New York, and it was pre-Hamilton. We were the pre-Hamilton, couldn't get a ticket for a long time ago. And there was a family that bought tickets for themselves and their 2 children, a little boy and a little girl, and they bought them way in advance, and that year, unfortunately, the little girl died, and her younger brother was waiting to see the show. The family didn't want to go, they'd been in mourning for a month, but everybody encouraged them to take this child and go see The Lion King. So they come to the point where Simba asks his father, well, in a way he asks him if he'll always be there for him. And Mufasa says to the child, look at the stars. The great kings of the past look down upon us from those stars. They live in you, they live in me. They're watching over everything we see. And that child, that little boy, turned to his parents at that point, during the drama, during the song, and he said, Sarah's with us, isn't she? Sarah, his sister, she's with us. And when I hear that, I think that's when we're doing our job. That is a big part of our job. It's to make you laugh and smile and have the good times, but we as artists, what we were born here, why we're here on this planet, what art does, what it can do, is unify. And in this time and in this day, when we're all looking to see who is the outsider, the enemy, the other, what we do with what we have as artists and what we've been able to do in this family of The Lion King, with the help of you, with the support of you, and thank you, Bob, for that, and Tom Schumacher, who is out here today, we are really doing what we have to do as artists and entertainers, and I am so honored to be a Disney legend and feel old enough. Thank you.